Hello, tech fans. I'm Kelly Basie with Emerald Resource Group, and this is another week of the Gem Factor. Wait for it. Scares me every time. We're breaking gems around here. All right, guys, gems, breaking things. We're breaking records with awesome videos. That's what we're doing because we're just really excited. We're really excited about what we have to show you every week. So if this is your first time, congratulations. You just won $1 million. No, you didn't. This is actually your ticket to maybe a new job. Dead serious on this because a lot of you are miserable out there, or a lot of you have been passively looking for about 2 years. And this is another way that you get to hear about jobs without your employer finding out, or without us always having to interrupt you at work, because we're recruiters that call you during work and then you get mad. And so here's another way that you can find out about jobs, and actually hear something that's interesting. So we're going to feature this job, and we're going to feature it and all the perks and the salary and the tech stack and everything. And then afterwards, you can give us a call and we'll tell you about who the company is. And maybe it'll lead to an interview, and maybe it'll lead to a new job. That's the whole point of these videos. So we do this week after week. And well, let's just get started. Okay, so what's this week's job? Well, this is a EDI programmer. Alrighty, so tech stack for EDI programmer. Well, you need at least 3 years in the following. This is a .NET based job, so have to have at least some C# .NET experience, EDI experience, go figure, developing interfaces within EDI, XML, and CSV. Also, some of these transfer protocols. So there's the file transfer, there's the smart file transfer, or STP, some of the web services side even, and then SQL experience and T-SQL experience. So if you've been working in the database and you've been looking and creating reports and kind of manipulating and seeing how things are going, well, this is the role for you, and especially if you have EDI, it's perfect. As well as SSIS packages, that's just a key tool that you need to have. Some pluses or perks if you have these, well, that would be even better. Database design, the full Microsoft suite, including some Visio, and experience being really that go-to person, because this is a go-to role, somebody that really needs to take ownership over this sector. So we give this a ranking. Actually, out of 10, we give it a 9 out of 10 ranking, and there's some room to grow and some upgrades needed in this technology, but for the most part, within the EDI sector, this is spot on. So 9 out of 10 for tech stack. So next we go to salary. Yes, we are talking about salary. We do this every week. Go watch all my other zillions of videos. Okay, so 80K, around the mark. If you have a lot more experience, you probably get a lot more money. If you meet these requirements and maybe, have a few more things to offer and some of those perks, 80K. If you're a little bit less, you get the picture a little bit less. Okay, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, all the full gamut of benefits are definitely included within this. And I will also say part of the salary are some on-site amenities, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but just to wet whistle a little bit, really good amenities that when you think about it, it really is about the whole package as it comes to determining salary. Trust me, we negotiate them every week, so we know. So we give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, it's definitely in market rate. Room to grow. Probably could start you off a little bit higher salary if you definitely come in with more. So 8 out of 10 for salary. All right, well, this is a pause. This is our little commercial break brought to you by us, Emerald. We have a Twitter account. We're on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. I was like, where do we have these videos? We're on YouTube. We have a website, blah, 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 blah. But we post jobs regularly, like daily, our changing jobs that come about. And they go on to our Twitter account live. We make videos about these jobs, and we talk to people. We call you about these jobs. So there's no reason that you should not hear about new opportunities, okay? Go to our Twitter at EmeraldRG for Emerald Resource Group. You'll find out more. And this is actually the time when you get to meet who the recruiter is that's personally working on this role, and you're in luck because It's Mark Krasinski. He is the president, and so he is working on this role. He loves recruiting. He still sticks with it. It's kind of his favorite thing to do. He's been in it for 30 years. He smiles, he laughs, he has a great time. He's a great guy. But call him, email him, do what it takes to get a hold of him, because he'll tell you more about this role and the person's, interviewing and the type of culture and everything that's important. It's worth your time. Really, it really is. So, all right, we'll get back to the gem factor, but again, plug Mark, talk to him. All right, so growth. So what about this company is growing in the industry and within the role? Well, it's a logistics industry, and it's actually a logistics industry for multiple industries. So it's not just like fuel or shipping or whatever. It goes well beyond. They have a ton of different facets within the logistics. So they actually cover all of North America for almost all the states, Mexico, Canada, and they've been around for the last 50 years. So good company, stable growth, like over something like 300 locations or 400 locations, something like that. Growing, yes, I think so. And there's actually room for you to rise up in the chain. So right now it's kind of a smaller development team. So they need you to be creative, yet kind of aggressive in the participation. You're going to be proactive in solutions, being an EDI programmer. You're going to be looking at the reporting and trends and putting your time. And in time, as you grow the role, you will get to grow your role. Get it? You grow within it, you get to grow its possibilities. So because of that, we give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for growth. Lots of potential here. Next is flexibility. So what about this? Do you have some variety? Do you have a little bit of, ability to step away? Yeah, well, here, the customer is first. So you kind of have to be flexible around the customer, which actually proves great business model, because when you put your customer first, everything else follows. And usually money follows and productivity. So because it's a customer-driven job, the client needs monitoring, then you jump to that. If you need to resolve some issue within the system, you jump to that. They have questions, or a key point person is trying to reach out on some report, you jump to that. Get it? Customers first. So you got to be flexible around them. This is a 24-hour company, being logistics. They don't stop driving at 5 o'clock. Maybe they do, and you see all the truck drivers off to the side of the road and sleep until 8 a.m. They don't clock it. No, this is a 24-hour company, being in logistics. So occasionally there may need a fix or something that has to happen. You may have to help support that. And I don't know. Sometimes IT is 24 hours anyways, but it's not a whole lot. Trust me. We wouldn't be featuring it if it was on call, on demand. You're never going to get sleep. No, it's definitely, though, emergency situations. And within flexibility, you have the ability to kind of jump around and talk to the people that you need to. So whether it's the peers, managers, third-party vendors, kind of get to act as the face, within the company as needed and depending on the project. So just being able to talk to different people and being willing to talk to people, I think that requires a lot of flexibility out of you. So what do we rank this? Well, this is an interesting kind of flexibility. Usually we hear, more remote opportunities or such that, can be worked out, but they're trying to really see you as that person who can manage their time. And we give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for flexibility. If you don't like variety, then this is probably not for you. But if you do, this is a great one. Oh, we pause. Stingray Tech. StingrayTech.com. Well, okay, who are they? They are the visions of Hollywood. They make it rain right now on me. Woo! They make it snow and we frolic in the sun. No, I'm just kidding. We actually put on these video productions. What the heck was that? I don't even know. What was that? Okay. They put on these video productions week after week, and they do it for you. And for me, but for you. And for Emerald, and for you. Okay, they do it for you because they understand our vision, making sure we get the name and the brand and opportunities out there for people in the tech space, so that you can really be at a role that you're very interested in and qualified for and could see yourself in for the future. That's the whole vision of why we do this, and they understand that. So they probably will understand your vision of whatever you need to do to brand it, televise it, commercialize it, I don't know, train it. I'd educate people on it. Whatever it would be related to video needs, they are the guys. So stingraytech.com, go to the website, talk to Tim and the gang. They'll help you out. Great. They don't bite. They're not stingers. Okay. We move on. I've used that joke a little bit before. Perks. So what about perks within this role? Well, there's a cafeteria. Always great. Cafeteria on site. There's also a coffee bar. Even better for those of you that sit at your desk and just go and suck your coffee cup dry in the mornings. There's people like that at Emerald that just pound the coffee every day. Well, hey, you're in luck. There's your fix. And there's a gym. There's a gym to work off all that energy and awful caffeine. There is also a very dynamic team. So I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but it is a smaller team, but it is mighty men of this team and women. It's small, but again, that responsibility, that you would play and the visibility, opportunity, all there. Also, your opportunity to create your path. And when I mean it, I say it. You can change how the business runs within the IT side and the operational and all the EDI stuff, okay? I don't know. You get it. You get what I mean. You have the opportunity to actually create your path, because it isn't like they have 17 other EDI programmers there. No. Like, you're going to be a main fill. So with that, you can, be competitive and with some of your companies and other competitors out there and beat them and put that on your resume and know that you created something here. So because of that, 10 out of 10. All these perks, 10 out of 10. On-site amenities, the gym, to creating really your own role. It's great. Last but certainly not least is Coolness. Now, we love to shout out to awards and all that, and they are the Supplier of the Year, and they are recognized as one of the top 10 corporate cultures. Need I say more? Everybody always wants a great place to work with a great kind of mission and company values. They have won an award for it, folks, and why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? Okay, innovative partnerships, well, told you, logistics, but they've been creative in how they've been forming partnerships and kind of weeding their way out with some of the top leaders, and I don't know, you're going to have to talk to Mark about this to kind of find out more, but really, they found out ways to better serve their customers, and when I say innovative, it's innovative, and obviously that's why they're award-winning. Things like creative payment, some of these customized reports and the power that they've brought to their customers with it, real-time info, doesn't get much better than that within logistics at least. So, and then community involvement, they're well recognized for their corporate giving, community service days, just actually very locally focused per location of where they're at. So you're known within maybe the state or within the actual community that you're in, and just a good reputation overall. So you can really carry the name proud being an employee of this company. Overall, we give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for Coolness. Would I say that they're like Google? No, they're logistics, but they're pretty good, okay? They're pretty good and pretty high ranking. 8 out of 10. All right, so every week we get to it. Gem ranking. What is that gem ranking? Well, 52 out of 60, folks. Higher than half of it. Higher than 50. 52 out of 60. That's a strong rating. I can't get everybody a 60 out of 60. I can't even give everybody over 55, but I can definitely say that this is strong, definitely over 50. All right, so what do you do from here? Well, you apply. EmeraldResourceGroup.com. Look up EDI Programmer. You'll find it listed on our website. Talk to Mark at EmeraldResourceGroup.com, Mark with a K at EmeraldResourceGroup.com, or tweet it, repost it, email it to people, share it within your network so we get the right people in front of this job, and really to just change your life, change somebody else's life. Be a good neighbor and a friend. Change somebody else's life by showing them a role that they would be a great fit for. You never know where it could lead you. So with that, this is the Gem Factor. I'm here week after week. Again, I'm Kelly Basie, and until next week, I'll see you then.